Visiting right now with Ragin Cajun senior running back Alonzo Harris. Zoe, you got one more. Has it sunk in yet?
No, I really haven't sunk in yet. I think it'll sink in when we run out right before kickoff. It'll probably sink in right about then, I would say.
You've had some big games in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with some of the previous R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowls. Being that this is your fourth straight and all the seniors, your teammates, they're fourth straight as well. What's the feeling like now getting ready to go to New Orleans as opposed to that first year when you were a freshman?
It's always a blessing to go to a bowl game, and it's a lot of people sitting at home, and we were one of the many teams. One of the few teams that got an opportunity to go to a bowl game. So it's always a great feeling. And I know the guys that came in with me, they would agree with me, and like I said, not many people get to do this. So we're gonna go into it just like it's our first. We're gonna prepare harder and expect greater things to happen.
What's this season been like for you dealing with some of the injuries, and how do you feel right now heading into the bowl game?
I feel pretty good right now, but dealing with some of those injuries, it was just some nagging issues, I kept taking a pounding on it and not trying to sit out no games, and it just kept getting worse and worse, and then I didn't want to sit out my senior season, so, I pushed through it, and I'm all right now.
Alonzo Harris visiting with us before the Cajuns get ready for the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Take us back to that first day on campus for you, now getting ready to finish up your time here. How is Alonzo Harris different now than he was then?
I'm a lot different, I've matured a lot. I've grew. Coach Hudd and his staff, they've molded me into a great individual, on and off the field, But my first day on campus, I was scrambling. I was trying to figure out what to do, where to go, what time to be there. But now that it's dwindling down to the last few days, it's like I've done it. I still got a few things to do before I get out of here. But it's the end of the road right now.
And I know in the middle of that time, your son was born. How has he kind of shaped you and changed you?
That's my X factor there. That's my little man. He's a lot of reasons. He's a lot of reasons I did some of the things I did on the field. Not wanting to see him go hungry or look disappointed, or just trying to be a good role model for him. Set a great example for him.
Have you thought beyond the bowl game much, or are you kind of zoned in?
Right now, I'm locked in on the bowl game totally. If I can't get past that, then I can't take a loss in my last year. I gotta take that step first. And then after the bowl game, then I kind of start mixing and matching everything and figure out where I'm gonna end up next.
Elijah McGuire, your teammate, you two complement each other very well in the backfield. Sun Belt Conference Offensive Player of the Year for him. How tight are you guys, and how much do you guys talk to each other on game day?
All the time. We talk too much. Well, he talked too much. Now I'm playing, but now he definitely deserves those honors that he received. I'm not sure if it was today or Monday, but whenever it was, he definitely deserved it. He's a great individual. On and off the field. He's a cool, laid-back individual. But when it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work. And we both had that same mindset. I guess that's why we get along so well. And the thunder and lightning thing, that'll be between us forever.
You were first team last year. You've been honored quite a bit. I know you were nicked up, missed some time this year, but is there a part of you that says, you know what, I felt like I could have been on All Sun Belt this year?
Well, I can't say that I didn't want to be there, but at the same time, I guess the people that was on the committee or that was voting or whatever didn't feel like I did what they expected me to do, So it's not anything that I'm stressing over, it is what it is. I've been there, done that, and it'll have been a great accomplishment to add on to some of the other accolades that I've received. But, I didn't receive it this year, and it's fine.
You've had plenty of accolades, though. It's been a great career for you here at UL. You got one game left. Paint the picture for us, Alonzo. The perfect way to end the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl is what? First,
a victory. Then I decide on the individual things like over 100 yards. Pair of touchdowns, just something to end off good with,
It's been fun watching you. I know you got one more. Best of luck in the bowl game and moving forward beyond that. Alonzo, thanks for the time.
Thank you.